right now.
449, are you not supposed to be on that aircraft?
Yeah, so what's a good frequency to talk to the people?
Did you just take off?
Yeah.
And you're not supposed to be on that aircraft?
No.
Yeah, I'm still here. What's going on? Are you flying the plane?
Yeah, hey, what's the range on this channel?
I'm not sure. What's going on?
Imagine working your normal job at the airport. You're pushing luggage carts, talking to coworkers, nothing unusual. Then suddenly, boom, you steal a passenger plane.
Bo clocked into work at SeaTac Airport at 2:36 p.m. You see him here briefly showing his badge to TSA. He walks through the employee security checkpoint. He's wearing a black t-shirt that says the sky's no limit. He grabs his backpack and continues. After this moment, 5 hours go by, according to the FBI report.
No pilot training, no passengers, just you flying a 76-ton aircraft into the sky.
With a tow vehicle at the cargo area at the far north end of SeaTac, known as Cargo 1. Air traffic control started to sense something was not right when trying to make contact.
The Dash 8 on runway 16 center, say your call sign.
That's Russell on the left side of your screen in the tow vehicle. He's got complete control over the aircraft. You can see him release the plane from the vehicle, and the plane starts rolling forward. He really only has a few seconds to start running towards the door of the plane.
And suddenly, he lets it roll off, starts the engine, and takes off. What happened next became one of the strangest aviation stories in history. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Young Rome, and I'm back with another video. If you haven't seen, today we're talking about the Sky King incident. It's your boy Young Rome. His name was Richard Russell, but the internet would later call him Sky King. Now here's the strange part. Richard Russell, he wasn't a pilot. He didn't fly planes, he didn't have flight training. He was a ground service agent at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. So that means his job was basically moving luggage, loading cargo, driving airport vehicles, just the normal stuff. But Richard had something in mind that most people didn't know. He was fascinated by airplanes. August 10th, 2018. It's a late evening at Seattle Airport. Planes are landing, passengers are boarding. Everything looks normal. Then something very strange happens. Richard Russell gets inside of a Horizon Air turboprop plane, and nobody stops him.
That's scrambled now.
Russell can be seen taking off in this new video. Several angles show the Horizon airplane leaving ground.
Richard turns on the plane, and suddenly the plane starts moving. At first, air traffic control thinks it's normal, maybe maintenance. But then, the plane turns onto the runway and takes off just like that. A luggage worker just stole an airplane. So this is where the story becomes insane, because Richard starts talking to the airport traffic control. But instead of panic, like most people would have sounded, he sounds very calm. He's almost relaxed, even joking. One of the controllers asks, "Do you know how to fly this thing?" Richard responds, "No, but I've played video games before." The internet would later become obsessed with these recordings.
Look up.
Man, I'm a ground service agent. I don't know what that is. Start it up and get it to go. A couple hours, I guess. But, yeah, I wouldn't know how to land it. I wasn't really planning on landing it.
99 via Bravo over to Mansfield 1877.
61. Or is this some guy who knows all about it?
Cover 3712 Steel Tower and 16 right, clear to land.
What up, Toff?
Knows how to fly one of those aircraft, but we'll see what we can do and get you in contact with somebody.
Alrighty, yeah, I just kind of want to do a couple maneuvers, see what it can do before I put her down, you know?
Now the situation is serious. 2 U.S. military fighter jets are called out, launched out. A F-15 fighter jet begins to chase the stolen plane. Imagine that moment Richard was feeling. You're flying a passenger plane you don't know how to fly, and suddenly 2 fighter jets are just behind you. Here's where things become unbelievable.
Doing loops and rolls high in the sky before crashing 30 miles away. You see U.S. fighter jets tracking that rogue plane. No passengers on board, only the lone pilot, who authorities called suicidal. Tonight, we're...
From sharp turns, steep dives, at one point he even does a barrel roll. With the commercial plane, pilots later said that his maneuver shouldn't have been possible because he shouldn't have known how to even drive this plane. So while all this was happening, people were still watching live. News channels go into breaking coverage. Millions of people suddenly realize a random airport worker just stole a plane. Richard keeps flying around for about an hour, but eventually the fuel starts running low.
Airline's baggage handler. He'd passed background checks and had worked for Horizon for 3.5 years, even posting about his job on YouTube.
I'm a ground service agent. That means I lift a lot of bags.
F-15 fighters scramble from Portland, flying faster than the speed of sound, intercepting Russell south of Seattle. They are prepared to shoot him down as controllers try to talk him down.
All right, Rich, now let's try to land that airplane safely and not hurt anybody on the ground.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to. I was kind of hoping that was going to be it.
75 minutes after takeoff, the plane crashes into flames on a small island. Russell is killed.
So he flew toward a remote island near Washington, and then the plane just crashes. The strange flight is over.
It's going to disappoint them that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them.
But after the story ends, something unexpected happens. The internet doesn't see Russell as a criminal. And his last voice call with the flight attendant, or the flight guy, went viral.
070, about 190 knots, Alaska 691.
American 600, contact tower.
600's outside of CLAC.
And I think you might have some questions. Rich, I've got a pilot on with us, and if you got any questions, you can ask him now.
Hey, well, first off, you're a little breaking up a bit. Maybe I'm too far away. What's the distance on this frequency?
5261 Heavy, Roger. Might be a little bit before we can get you into parking. Just continue down to Bravo all the way down to the end, and you'll end up making a 180 onto Alpha, but just all the way down to the end on Bravo.
Okay, Bravo all the way down to 5261. Left turn on Delta, please. Okay, taxi under 16 center.
Fine for now, thanks.
Well, good.
You are very calm, collect, poised.
Seen on runway 16 center. On 3,500 on Alaska 737.
They're inside 722.
Expect that in about 2 to 3 miles.
Right.
400 apparently is the way just ahead and to your left. Again, that's McCord Field. If you wanted to try, that might be the best way to set up and see if you can land there. Or just like the pilot suggests, another option would be over Puget Sound into the water.
Dang, did you talk to McCord yet? Because I don't think I'd be happy with you telling me I could land like that, because I could mess some stuff up.
Well, Rich, I already talked to him, and just like me, what we want to see is you not get hurt or anybody else get hurt. So like I said, if you want to try to land, that's probably the best place to go.
Hey, I want the coordinates of that orca with the, the mama orca with the baby. I want to go see that guy.
285, runway 16.
Behind you, there is another aircraft. Would you be willing to talk to them?
So the internet didn't think Richard Russell was a criminal. Many saw him as a tragic character, a man who sounded calm, polite, even reflective during the flight. His radio conversation went viral across the internet. The real question everyone was asking was, why? Why would a normal airport worker suddenly steal a plane? Was it curiosity? Was he desperate? Was he mentally ill? Or something deeper? Even years later, the Sky King mystery still remains one of the strangest aviation mysteries ever. A man with no training stole a commercial airplane, outmaneuvered flight jets, the fighter jets, and performed stunts that shocked the world and professional pilots. And almost for an hour, the world watched as he flew. It's your boy on Ron. It's your boy on Ron. Hey man, I hope you're having a blessed, beautiful day. And if you like the video, just drop me a like or subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping some more very, very soon. And man, this was a very crazy story. It's really crazy how that man flew a plane without he had to be like learning it. Even though he said he only played video games, he had to be learning it. He worked at the airport. There's no way. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Lighting up a new song, doing it so wrong. She throwing me her thong, I'm getting in my mode. Where you go so far, it turns